Hello, everybody. I'm Jarl Carl, and welcome to episode 46 of my Chest Basement series, the series where we fill up a chest with every item in the game. And we're starting off today by having a potato, and we're going to run Build Up to the Surface and do a bit of harvesting before the digging begins. But this will be another digging episode of us digging out our new room. So I hope you will stick around, although, as I've said last episode, I'll say it again, and probably for the rest of these digging episodes. These episodes are going to be simply me digging out my room, so please do not feel any pressure at all to be here for these episodes. Feel free to come back in about probably 7 to 10 episodes. So I'm expecting it will take for me to dig all this out, so feel free to come back then, and I will have many more episodes of not digging. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Excellent. I don't have any more jungle saplings, so we're just going to hope that they drop some before I am done up here. Hi, sheep. I know I said the shearing was done, but I'm not gonna make any carpets out of this. I'm just gonna get the wool from the sheep and then go back downstairs. So this won't end up being as much focus on the shearing as it previously was. I'll probably do it once an episode. Should be fast. I'm not gonna be running around with carpets until we get the whole room dug out. So there we go. We got about a stack and a half. I do need the saplings to drop, though. If we don't get any saplings, we are going to have problems. For, I think, obvious reasons. Got one. Need at least a second. A third would be great. Use my fortune pick. That's the wrong tree. There we go. The jungle trees do not excel at dropping saplings. It should be noted. Sadly, because... Okay, we got 3, though. I seem to have picked up 1 somewhere, so that's good. Here, and then I don't know where I had the other one, but I'll put it over here. I guess we'll give me grass blast, because this thing has slip touch on it. I don't really want those. Goodbye. Nice, okay. So that's kind of how that's going to go. Just a quick thing at the start of every episode, probably. Oh, I already had one. Nice. I'll take the wool with me, and I'll end up using it. So, I guess I can put the wood up here. I don't really need it. Put the sapling. I guess I'll just put my saplings here. Why not? Good. Let's go. Back to the dig. There will be less commentary in these digging episodes. If the Minecraft music's on, I'll probably just let the music go. I might try to put in some music of my own at some point. See how that goes. I'm not going to need the axe. I want this stuff. Okay, let me just put the wool away. Not going to worry about it being here. The pumpkins I'll look at. Big pumpkin harvest. too much. Ooh. Good. We have our stone. We have a lot of stone, that's for sure. Keep the dirt with me, although I don't really know why I'm never going to need it, but I'll keep it with me anyway. Let me take out the ores that I had in here. Let's see how much this gets. So 639 up to 835, so about 200 from that. These away, and off we go. Excellent. Down into the depths. Let me make some more torches, actually. Make these as well, why not? Excellent. Let the digging begin. So I was going to talk a little bit about my kind of general approach to the series once these rooms are dug out. Maybe that makes sense to have that conversation. My general approach is pretty much going to be, collect stuff, fill up chests, obviously, but I don't really have a set way I'm going to go about doing that. There will be times when I just decide, okay, I'm going to mine, and I'm just going to mine for a while. And then those episodes will be pretty obvious. I'm just going to be mining for minerals. There's, some minerals that I'm going to need a lot of. Diamonds are used in an amazing number of things in this game. There's 2 of them in enchantment tables, which are stackable. There's 2 of them in. That's not true. There's 1 of them in jukeboxes, right? There's 1 of them in fireworks stars. All these things that you don't really think of as having diamonds in them, but they do. There's diamond blocks, enchantment tables, jukeboxes, fireworks, all the diamond armor, all the diamond equipment. Even though those do only come in stacks of 1, which is very convenient. If you could stack diamond shovels, I would not be very happy. But fortunately, you can't. So that will help to some extent. But the amount of diamond that's going to be needed is still huge. And on top of that, even emeralds will be a similar challenge. The only thing that I'm aware of that they're used in, crafting-wise, is emerald blocks. So essentially we'll need 10 chests of them because of that. So significantly less of them are needed when you compare it to diamonds, but at the same time, they are a lot rarer. They are only extreme hills, and it is convenient that right now we are in extreme hills, right? And so, even the mining today can give me emeralds. We're definitely low enough for emeralds. Once I get out of this biome, they're going to become a lot rarer, as in they won't exist. So it's very important that the emeralds get saved when I do use them. I also am able to get them from trading, which is very nice. I'm able to trade coal, I'm able to trade iron for them. So that is also very convenient, the fact that I can do that. Because I am going to end up having surplus, especially of coal, at some point, because there's, no chance that I'm going to find all the diamond I need without finding all the coal that I need. And the coal will continue to be useful as a recharge for my picks and my other mending tools, but most of the picks. But it will also be used in trading, because I can trade, maybe 20 coal for 1 emerald. That's probably going to end up being worth it one day. I think I will run into jack-o'-lanterns at some point while I do this. Yeah. Which is kind of funny. But so the trading is going to help the emeralds, especially once we get out of extreme hills. Because right now I've been getting a decent number of them just because I'm in the biome that they spawn in, but I will not always be in that biome. And after that happens, it will be a decent amount harder for me to obtain them. So that will happen. Hate gravel, been over that. Let's just shovel it all out. Who cares? Great. Let's fix this wall as well. This wall end up getting covered one day. Perfect. So the mining episodes will end up being relatively straightforward. That's pretty much what I'm doing. For the rest of the items, there's a lot of stuff that is just found kind of randomly in nature. Some of the flowers and whatnot that could end up being a little bit more awkward to actually go out and collect by themselves. It would be, I think, a lot more awkward for me to, what are we going to do today? Oh, we're going to go out in search of daisies. That just seems like it would end up being awkward. But I don't really know how to combat that problem short of just saying, like, we're going to go find daisies and look around. So I think that's going to come more of me just collecting them and then figuring out what the best way to do it is. I think you can make them with bone meal. You can make a decent number of flowers with bone meal, so I'm hoping that can... Okay, there's monster eggs everywhere. Seriously, I can't click on it. Wait, what the hell is this sword damage? I hate you with a sword. Thank you. So hopefully that can help out. Some of the more obscure items that you don't find generally like on the surface and mineable, I think will end up eluding me a little bit more. One of the first priorities I have also will be to get the nether fully set up and accessible. Also, my propensity to use dirt is coming back to bite me here, because now I'm having to replace it all. So that may have been unwise, but oh well. Move that here. Anyway, so mining pretty obvious. Some of the items I think I'll just end up acquiring. The saplings, like I'll just eventually have more saplings from the way the trees work. Hopefully the jungle. There's more gravel. Hopefully the jungle trees, come in clutch and actually will drop some saplings for me, so I don't have to go searching for jungles. But that may have to be what happens. Do I actually use gravel one day? There's no way I did this right. Yeah, this is natural. At some point, it becomes faster to just dig it all out. Maybe. Okay, let's get rid of some of these torches. Wait, don't break that. That's the ceiling. As I said, I will let the Minecraft music carry it if it decides to play itself. So, hope you enjoyed the little musical interstitial. Unfortunately, this will all have to get dug out on the ceiling, which kind of sucks. Yeah, it really does suck because all of it's the right height, but none of it's the right material, sadly. So, but it has done a massive amount of this for me, so for that I'm grateful. So the things that I can't, reliably find, like for example, stone, I'll probably just end up kind of wandering when I go, because I will end up exploring a decent amount of this world. And as I explore, I think I'll end up finding things that I need and then using them, or then collecting them rather. I don't think it'll really be a question of like, do I go hunting for it? I'm trying to come up with a good example of it. Something like andesite or whatever. I'll when I'm exploring, when I see it, I'll take it, and then eventually I'll hopefully have enough of it to get somewhere with. Good. Fill this in with stone. And it's the way the episodes will be structured. If I decide to go exploring, maybe that episode and the next couple will be exploring if it's a long adventure. And that'll kind of just be it. And I'll say at the start, this will be an adventuring episode. There will be mining episodes. There will be adventuring episodes. There will be farming episodes. There'll be all kinds of episodes. This is, not a science. Just kind of whatever I'm feeling like playing, I'll end up playing, and hope you'll come along for the ride. You know, I'm going to try to keep the mining as infrequent as possible, just because I know that it is, you know, tremendously boring to watch. I am aware of that. I will do whatever I can to keep that from becoming the norm. I'm going to use the Silk Touch pick for a while. It is slower, but I do need some more stone. It's actually a lot slower. Kind of having second thoughts about this pick. Okay, I can't take it anymore. And I have to do mining also. Yeah, you know, I know this isn't interesting to watch. That's why I, you know, have advised her to just skip ahead while I'm doing this part of the series. So, you know, if it is a mining episode, feel free to skip it. You know, if you really are dedicated to the journey like I am, and I thank you very much for that. You know, feel free to stay. I will try to keep this interesting. You know, my goal is to not have this series have 2 viewers for the entire time. You know, I don't know what it'll be that will spark that audience. But hopefully, you know, I won't be, you know, having 1 comment every video. I'm not, you know, I'm not saying this so you feel bad for me or that you guilt people into watching it, right? But, you know, I want people to watch that are interested in watching. And I am aware that this is not the world's most interesting content, but I think there's some value in it. I enjoy making it, which is why I continue to make it. And those mining episodes, I think, you know, one day we'll have more interesting things to be talked about in them. If, you know, I have 1,000 views in each, you know, video, I think we'll be able to generate a lot more topics for conversation in those mining episodes. You know, questions about me. As always, feel free to leave those. I say this every time. You know, I'd love to answer questions about myself. I'd love to answer, you know, talk about the series, answer anything. So that could, you know, that could be a potential topic of conversation. I will try to keep things as interesting as possible. I think the adventure episodes will be fun. You know, our journeys into the end, right? Trying to come up with all the end stone we can without falling into the void and dying. You know, killing the dragon, I think, should be relatively exciting. I'm not terribly experienced with combat. Mob hunting should be fun. Looking forward to that. When I do decide to turn the mobs back on, as you may have noticed, we are playing with the mob spawning turned off for now, as part of the rule. But that will get turned back on at some point. We will go hunting for all kinds of things. This pick also does not have Unbreaking on it. This pick's definitely going to have to get boosted up at some point. But for now, it's doing its job. See, this is stupid. I'll furnace some cobblestone from what we've gathered today and put that together. Just trying to have a smooth stone. I don't think there's any point wasting the Silk Touch pick, which is going to end up having much more to do later in its career here. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, this series will get less boring. More people will watch. I encourage you to share the series with your friends. Shameless plug. You know, and this isn't something that, you know, you need to watch every episode of, obviously. Just, you know, there's not really a storyline that needs to be followed. You know, you miss a couple episodes, it's fine. Come back in on the next one. You know, it's not about, oh, when was the last time you tuned in? You know, just the show is here. If you want to watch it, please do. If you don't, no hard feelings. It'll be here when you come back. Because that's one thing I can say for sure about the series is it's not going anywhere. We're definitely going to be here a while, being. even on just these episodes. I haven't even started the series yet. We're on episode 46, so we got a ways to go. But it's not about the outcome. It's about the journey. So that's what we're hoping to demonstrate. It really is about the journey here, and not about the outcome. The outcome, in the end, will I ever finish the series? It seems pretty unlikely. I have hope, but I have as much hope as the next person. It's a lot of stuff that has to get dug out. Even if you think just the diamonds, it's a lot of diamond that has to get dug. There's only so much the best tools in the game can get you. I'm in the corner of the other room. So the upstairs will end up being items 1 through 325 on the spreadsheet, and this room that we're digging out currently will end up being the last 65 items or so. This is becoming very weird very quickly. I might go and get that coal, actually. Torches. Just the experience for the pick, and also, just to have some coal. And the coal is, infinitely useful. Ooh, is infinitely useful as a fuel, so I don't think that will ever be. Oops. I don't think that, burning the coal will ever be missed. Having some extra on hand, so I actually have a decent amount of stone left. And my inventory is now being filled up with dirt. Literally. Excellent. Excellent. They keep going to town on this dirt, actually. So much dirt. Why did I put dirt here? I'm so evil. This shovel really is helpful, though. I must admit. Yeah, this top layer is stone. Excellent, excellent. I can't see. Our last bits of stone, I think we should have sealed this up, so yay me. I don't really know what I would do. Probably without this pick, I would not be doing this right now. I probably would have just done it on creative mode if I was actually going to try to do this without this pick. But again, the reason I had to decide to do this instead of just using creative mode, I do want the series to be completely on survival without cheats. And while going into creative mode would not really have mattered in the grand scheme of things, I would like to keep it 100% survival. Okay, I guess we're going to this guy for these pieces. Get coal everywhere. Loads of coal. Holy cow. I want to surface before I know. Okay. How high did I get? Too high. Clear some of this down and we'll fill in where we need to. There we go. Let me clear out this channel around. Good, good. I'm kind of let down by the lack of music from the game. Come on, game. Thank you. Let's enjoy this together. Thank you, game. Ooh, more emerald. And some more dirt. So I'm glad to dig out because it's significantly faster to dig than stone is. Dirt. I'm kind of regretting only enchanting this pick with efficiency 2, although I think anything more would be a little bit high. At some point you end up digging out half of the place before you notice, which maybe it wouldn't have been such a bad idea. But oh well. Oh, let's have some potatoes. Oh dear. I don't know how I did that. Cool. They're all the orgies. Try to have a snack and suddenly water everywhere. Yeah, there's some coal, so we're going in. Holy cow, here we go. If I break into this water, I'm going to be not very happy. That's below us. Who's down here? I've already been here. I'm out. See ya. Excellent, there we go. Oh, look, gold. Good. I'm running out of stone. Quickly. I will get another batch smelting for the next episode. I also probably will visit the mod grinder. I keep saying that and not doing it, but at some point this pick will need refreshing. And one set of skeletons should do it. I think I'll enchant a new shovel. I should have put a efficiency 4 on it. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, definitely should have. I'm not crazy about the Slick Touch. I already have this pick for it, so. I think that is it for my smooth stone. It is. Oh well, it's fine. I could just dig like this around. This probably would actually be faster at the end. In the end, also less interesting for me. Seriously. I don't remember doing this in such disarray, but I guess I did. Iron. Yeah, and as I said last time, everything except diamond is being mined for here, so I don't think this is a total waste. Iron ends up going to a decent amount of things, I think. Do I really care that I can't get to any of that? Cool. Not getting any of that, so oh well. Fortunately, this gravel is just out of reach. Means it will not fall on our head. I do hope to get these episodes out daily this coming week. Not sure. I will have to record. Basically, I guess I can just tell the whole story here. We have all day. I switched between two houses, and I can only record at one of them. So I do need to prep videos for days when I'm not here. And because these are being a little bit longer and are kind of draining to make, just because I am just digging, might miss a day. I don't really want to, because I want this to go as fast as possible. So I will try my best to get these out on Monday and Tuesday. I think we'll definitely get one out Monday. Probably Tuesday. I think we'll be fine. Wednesdays might end up coming out a little bit late, actually, just because I'm coming back here mid-May on Wednesday, so I end up being a little bit late, but hopefully it'll all be okay. I remember I got all that stone out so that I could fix up this area, and then I just didn't. Oh well. It will be as it is. So hopefully those videos will come out. Again, I do want to get this over with as soon as possible, so we can move on back to the normal series. I'm kind of sad I didn't realize that this was going to be a problem. I think I did realize that I knew I was going to run out of chests. I just didn't want to face it. It was that kind of problem. So I knew it was going to be a problem. I just completely pushed it off for too long. That is my fault, obviously. But alas, we are where we are. Digging away again. Hopefully we can just get this over with, and then won't have to deal with it again. We'll be all set up for the next 4,000 episodes or so. Yeah, it was nice split there. Let me get rid of some gravel. Do I have 6 stacks of cobblestone? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do. Just need to make sure I have enough for the furnaces. And what do you know? More coal. Well, up we go. Add a room for coal. Yep. Buy more gravel. I do not need you. And I will not miss you. There's now a giant hole in the ceiling. Oh well. We'll fix that at some point. Maybe. Yeah, so by going around the edge, it is very efficient, I think, and eventually gets shorter and shorter, which is always enjoyable. But alas, we're currently going this way. I might switch. I don't know. It's 120. We only need 60 passes, so definitely get that done quickly. Who knows? We're doing okay for now. Dig, dig, dig. Okay, that's the floor. We don't want to dig that. Actually, do need to dig this, though. And stone will be put there. Do the same on the wall here. Good. Let me take the ceiling out. Good. Okay, let me do that. Actually, let me just start going around for now at least. See how far I can get. Coal. Get rid of the gravel first, I guess. Why not? That should be all I need, right? For now, at least. Let us break in and steal the coal. Holy cow. How am I get so much coal. Whoa. Ouch. Come on. Be a team player here. Okay. March forward. Stop for the gravel. Oh, nope. That wasn't what I had in mind. Drop down, grab the iron. Try to avoid falling into the lava. That was a good goal. Pop, pop. Just march forward and put the storage back. It does work for clearing out space quickly, though. That. Out of the way, gravel. I think there's gravel everywhere in this room. I don't understand. I'm going to lose it with the gravel in this world. Who put all the gravel here? I didn't. Ugh. Now I'm digging the floor out. Come on, girl. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back when we come back. Let us continue going around. Oh, look. More places where I've cleared out gravel already. Okay. Fix the ceiling a bit. That should be fun. Oh, I forgot there's more gravel. Actually, this won't be fine because we'd have to go. The way the pumpkins are going to work. Let's just continue. Who cares? Another 10 minutes here, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. All kinds of noises going off on the iPod. Not sure if those made it in, but if they did, fun noises to lighten the mood, I guess. The first time around is, of course, the longest. Let me just do all these. Try to go 2x4 all the way around. Bop. Turn it. Easy. And look what it is. Gravel. Always here to ruin the day. I don't actually know how common gravel is. I'm not sure if I should be complaining about how unlucky I am or just realizing that this is how the game works. Who knows? Let us continue on our dig. With a brief stop for some coal in the middle. And possibly a potato. Which could be good. Hope everybody out there had a good 4th of July. I don't think I mentioned it in the episodes that were recorded before the 4th. Everybody stayed safe and had a good time if you do celebrate in the United States. July 4th is Independence Day here in the U.S. For anyone who may be unaware. Also, I've been watching the World Cup, FIFA, soccer, football, as they say in the rest of the world. England moving on today, as well as Croatia, to meet in the semifinals, which will be next Tuesday and next Wednesday. Holy cow. My inventory is going to be full. I have probably dug more coal than I have cobblestone. That's not true, but it feels like it is, and that's the problem. Oops. Well, I just found more coal. Okay. The XP is good, so I'll keep digging it. Why not? Let's listen to some more music together, shall we? First side is always the hardest, of course. Does not make it any more interesting. Gravel is actually kind of useful in the end. It is a lot faster to dig. So I guess I'll take it. I will not welcome it, but I will take it. Not that far from the end. I've come a long way. Ow. Where on earth am I? Whatever. It's gone. Dig, dig, dig. This shovel actually is about to die. Oh dear. Which I find shocking. Oh, I'm down here now. That's pretty exciting. I'm falling into holes. I should probably watch the floor a little bit more than I do. Who knows what this used to be? It used to be something. We don't know. We will investigate when we get back here. Yeah, I don't think I will repair the shovel. It hasn't really. I would much rather have efficiency 4 at some point than this shovel. So we will re-enchant. Possibly a visit to the mob grinder for the next episode. This episode will come out on July the 8th. Hope everybody's having a good July the 8th. Yay, more dirt. So much faster. We're gonna have to have a potato break though. Potato break! Do. We are also going to have to take an actual break. So I'm gonna dig back to the middle. And then call it an episode. That didn't work at all. I'm going to try to make it back to the middle. I should be able to. It's quite close. Then I'll call it. Next episode, I think I will start in front of the mob grinder. Get some XP. Possibly enchant a new shovel. Because this current one is kind of lame. Not to hate. And of course, there's some monster eggs we have to deal with. Okay. Please don't be any more. Although I'll take an emerald. I probably do have enough emeralds at this point to go get a couple more mending books to put on some stuff. Which I probably will put on a shovel if I get a shovel that actually needs it. Or that I actually like. Hopefully efficiency 4 on breaking 3 would be ideal. I think for obvious reasons. Yeah, every time we go around, it'll be 4 blocks shorter. So the mining, I think, will get significantly faster shortly. I can probably get to the end on this side as well. We're pushing the time a little bit, but we are here to dig. So yeah, this will make it to the end quite quickly. Okay. Nice. We are close to 2x4 all the way around. But I think we are going to have to leave it off, so I think how far do I have on this? Pretty far. We're going to go for it. Let's go for it. Why not? I have like 15 minutes before I'm supposed to be out of here, so there's still some hope for me. I'm going out to dinner and a show. Some family, so it's pretty exciting. As long as I'm not late. Haha. But hey, we got lofty goals here on the digging front. I'm glad I didn't keep walking forward there. Or I would have fallen to my doom. And I just missed. Go, go, go. Dig faster, pick. Nice. 2x4 all the way around. Great. Let's get out of here. We have just hit the hour mark. Let's get out of here. Back up top, we have dug many blocks. It's good to be back upstairs. Let's do a final pumpkin cutting, I think, before we get out of here. These should be grown as long as the chunk was loaded. It appears that it was. Next episode, if I remember, I will run over to the mud grinder, and we will get some experience, maybe enchant a new shovel as well. But for today, throw in some ores, get some cobble going. I thought I would ever need more than 6 furnaces, eh? I think that every episode we get exactly enough coal for another block. Oh, this time we are like 8 off. Actually 9 off. We're exactly 9 off. Okay, give me 9 coal. This is very important. There we go. Another stack of blocks. 9 emeralds. Do I have space for those? Not all of them. What can I take? I'll take more potatoes, I guess. I'll throw the pumpkins back in. I don't need the rest of the cobble. For all that. Throw the dirt even. Take the rest of my smooth stone as well as what we get from the furnaces. I'll call the episode here. Thank you all for watching. Then feel free to skip the next 7 or so. It will just be more of the same, just this digging, but I hope you'll join me for these. Anyway,